All right, I think, and we are live. We are live. We are live. We are on all the platforms right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check here. We should be live on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, everywhere. Not Twitch, obviously, because Twitch sucks. But welcome to the stream, guys. We are back again on a Friday night out here in Miami, Florida. Brickell, to be exact, right in the heart of everything. And we're switching things up, guys. You guys know we're going ahead and going to cover a different topic today. As you guys know, there's been a multitude of different riots all across the United States and blue cities all over the place in protest to the immigration raids that ICE and the rest of the federal government are conducting. And today, I figured since this is a hot button topic, we would talk about it. And not only would we talk about it, I'm in a unique position where I understand immigration to a very good level, to a high level, excuse me, because I used to actually work for ICE HSI back in the day. And as you guys can see here, I got a sign next to me that says, "Deport all immigrants. ICE is right. No one is above the law. Send them all back. Change my mind." So obviously it's a provoking sign, so much so that we went to a company and said, "Hey, can you guys make us a sign?" And they said no, because we offended them that much. So we had to write it on our own. So we improvised. You know, I guess people forget that we have the First Amendment for free speech. And, you know, they want to go ahead and get mad at what we say, but that's fine. We went ahead and wrote it ourselves. So, yes, again, guys, the sign says, "Deport all immigrants." It should be illegal immigrants, but that's fine. ICE is right. No one is above the law. Send them all back. Change my mind. But I think people have the common sense to understand we mean illegal immigrants, but that's fine. Now we'll make fun of Icy and Sophie later for being women, which means incompetent. But anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. They could see the sign. Oh, good, nice. Okay. I saw Bill's nice angle for the sign. I'm watching it back on the playback. So yeah. Also, as you guys know, there's a conflict going on in the Middle East. Israel attacked Iran yesterday, and you know, we are on the verge of a potential nuclear fallout here. So my other prompt, which I'm working on a sign right now as we speak, is Israel is not our greatest ally. Change my mind. So we could talk about either, whether it be immigration, send them all back, or Israel is not our greatest ally. The mic is open to anyone that wants to come up and have a discussion on it, because I do think that discussions are important. No, I'm not famous. No, not yet. Someone walked by and asked if I was famous. I'm not. So yeah, if anyone wants to. Yeah, so two different prompts, guys. Immigration or Israel. What's up?
I'm a Navy veteran, dog. I done served the country and everything. I agree with everything you're saying. But if we get rid of all of them, who's gonna do all the work? Americans are lazy. Now I'm in for real construction jobs. Who's gonna do all that shit? Everybody's lazy, bro.
Well, here's the thing. I'm talking about illegal immigration in particular. Illegal immigration.
Come on, man.
We got to protect our borders. If we don't have borders, we don't have a country. And, you know, as far as finding a workforce, we can replace those immigrants with Americans. Now, here's the thing. I know these companies want to cut corners and save money and increase profit margins, but we got to do things the right way.
Hell yeah. I respect that.
Thank you for your service.
Hey,
Who's up next?
Yeah, hey.
Who's up next? And, guys, right now, like I said, we're either talking immigration or Israel is not our greatest ally. So I'd be happy to discuss either topic. We're getting a sign for the next one. So that's kind of where we are. We already got a crowd out here. This is nice. This is nice. What's up, man? How are you?
Yo, what's up, Myron?
Yo.
I just have a quick question.
Sure.
Let's say somebody came up to you, they punched you in the face because they thought you might have been doing something, conspiring against them.
Yeah.
And then you hit them back. Who do you think would be at fault, you or the person that punched you first?
I like where you're going with that one. Yeah, the person that punched you first. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. Yeah, no, I know. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's all. Thanks, man.
No worries, brother. The Great Awakening is here, man. I like that. Got some high IQ people in the audience. And we've also had, obviously, the crazy riots all across the United States, like in Los Angeles and New York City, because people are stupid and don't understand immigration law. And they think we should just let anybody in and not have any type of borders, which is wild. So, yeah. No takers? Everybody agrees? Deport them all? No Juan is above the law?
What up, man? I just want you to
Yo.
elaborate on something because I don't really agree with how you said LGBTQ shouldn't be able to adopt children.
Yeah.
Because you're basically saying that someone's sexuality can determine whether or not they'd be good parents, and that's just prejudice.
Yeah, so the reason why I say that is because children need to be protected. And children are very impressionable based on the environment around them. So if a child is growing up in a household that doesn't have a father and a mother, that in itself is destructive. We know that a two-parent household, the nuclear family, is the basis of any strong society. So if we're going to allow, that's what they are, gays and lesbians. If we're going to allow them to have and raise children, I think that's problematic for the child. I think children should have a fair shot at life and have a stable upbringing. And unfortunately, having two same-gender parents is just not conducive to that. So again, I have no problem with people wanting to do whatever they want to do in their bedroom. That isn't really my concern. My concern is we don't need to indoctrinate children with that.
But just because there's two women in a relationship doesn't mean that one of those women can't play the father role. You don't have to be a man to play a father role and discipline a child and instill those values that a father would. You don't have to be a man for that.
No, you actually do. And this is actually why the black community fails so much, because they have a lot of women pretending to be men, but the problem is that women can't teach little boys how to become men at the end of the day. So, we can use like the black community where, a lot of children grow up without a father in the household, and the men end up becoming erratic, violent, destructive, commit crimes, because a father's job is to come in and protect his son from going to jail and protect his daughter from getting on the stripper pole. That's a father's job. He is the disciplinarian. The mother is there to nurture. And unfortunately, single mothers can't do both, right? Look, for all the single mothers out there, yeah. But yeah, just wait in line though. Wait in line.
So on
It's
the
fine.
topic of immigration, again, how real is this threat of sleeper cell agents?
Can you talk a little bit louder to the mic? So I want everybody to be able to hear you.
Yeah. So back on the topic of immigration,
Yeah.
how real is this threat of sleeper cell agents right now? And do you think it's going to coincide with these No King protests tomorrow?
When you say sleeper cells with what? I'm confused.
Like people that came in through the border under the Biden administration
okay.
that might be coming out tomorrow, hiding within all the protesters. I don't know if something might come of that. I don't know.
That's always a risk with open borders is people crossing in that, want to do damage to the United States, right? Which is why I'm very pro strong immigration laws. But, time will only tell.
I'm
but
seeing the sentiment online right now. Everyone's talking about sleeper cell agents, and they're like trying to kind of prepare us. Like I saw on Fox News too, they're trying to kind of prepare us of that possibility.
Yeah.
So I don't like that. Typically, that like kind of sends a signal off that something might be coming.
Yeah.
To that. So I don't know.
Well,
are you
I
going to
will
be staying
say-
in the city, or have you thought about like maybe dishing out just because it's so populated?
Well, terrorists have come through the southwest border before, right? It has happened. So again, this is why strong borders are so important, right? Like it's already dangerous enough given the political stance of where we stand. So this is why we need strong borders. So I agree.
I think it's so
but
many
I'm not
things
sure about the sleeper
coinciding
cells
right
now.
There's so many things coinciding at once. It's Trump's birthday with the mass parade, and then obviously the Middle Eastern conflict and all that stuff. It's like if it was, for example, Iranian sleeper cells or people posing as Iranians, that would be like tomorrow. Like that something like that would happen.
Yeah, I mean, people are talking about potential false flags, right? It's happened before. Israel's done false
It'd be a
flags
reason
before.
for us to get involved too.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
what happens?
Yeah, appreciate it.
No worries, man. Who's up next?
Yo,
Yeah.
so what's really up with Trump and Elon arguing, bro? What's your opinion on that?
Well, I think people need to understand that Elon Musk is a liberal, right? He only got on the Trump wagon after he survived the assassination attempt last year. He was a DeSantis supporter. He was a Democrat voter for years. So I think Trump Musk alongside other, big tech billionaires, Peter Thiel, PayPal Mafia, Bill Ackman, all these guys, they kind of got behind Trump because they understood that he was going to win the election. And they know that he's going to be a bit more aggressive in the Middle East when it comes to preserving Israel. So I think for all the different reasons, they went ahead and got behind him. Though he's Republican, and they've been historically Democrats. But yeah, Elon is always been a liberal.
But with Elon, bro, half of this shit would Just doing clout chasing.
Oh no, it's Trump holds grudges.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah.
want to take his phone
Have you
call
met
after.
Trump?
What was that?
Have you met Trump one-on-one?
Not one-on-one.
Oh.
Not one-on-one.
Have you met Byron?
Who?
Byron.
Oh no, no.
Not Biden.
No, I never met Biden.
Byron, the dude with the suit that
Oh
walks
no,
around with him.
no, I never have. Who's up next? What's up, man?